We're gonna bend the knees 90 degrees, and we're just gonna start with some nice deep breaths. So with Pilates breathing, we're tuning into our core, our deep core muscles, pelvic floor, diaphragm. And on the inhale, the belly expands and the pelvic floor relaxes. On the exhale, the deep core contracts, the pelvic floor lifts. Inhale to relax and exhale to contract. Inhale to relax and exhale to contract. So keep going with that breathing and start to tune into your 5 principles. So we have the head and neck alignment. So we're long through the back of the neck, but relax through the neck, open through the front of the shoulders, and the shoulders are gently sliding down. The back of the ribs softly rest into the floor, and the tailbone is heavy so that the natural arch of the back can be there in the lumbar spine. So let's inhale now, raise the arms above your head. Exhale, circle around the sides. Inhale, reach overhead, maintaining that rib connection to the floor and around. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale around. And let's change the direction of the arms. Breathe in to reach up. Exhale to pull down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. One more. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, let your hands rest by your sides. Now we're going to tip the pelvis to imprint. So inhale, we start in neutral. Exhale to softly imprint the low back into the floor. Inhale, relax the core, return to neutral. Exhale, contract the core and softly flatten the back. Inhale, return to neutral. So as we're tipping the pelvis back and forth, the back of the ribs stay in contact with the mat. So it's only the pelvis that we're moving. And we're keeping the glutes relaxed even when you imprint. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, imprint. One more time. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, imprint. And return to neutral. You might hear my dog there. I may have to let her out. Inhale, we're going to slide the shoulders up toward the ears. Exhale, slide the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, the shoulders come up. Exhale, the shoulders slide down. So now we're staying neutral through the pelvis, and we're just shrugging the shoulders and then sliding the hands down your mat, trying to stay open through the chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now let your arms relax. We're going to do some head nods. Inhale, gently drop the chin to create space in the back of the neck. Exhale, relax. It's a very small movement. Inhale and exhale. It might not feel like much. Inhale, creating space at the back of the neck, lengthening the back of the neck. And 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale. And release the head and neck. Let it just rest wherever is comfortable. Bring those hands above your chest, elbows slightly bent, palms facing in. Breathe in, stretch your fingers up towards the ceiling and the shoulder blades open up on the back. Exhale, pull the shoulders back into the floor. Inhale, reach up so the chest contracts. Exhale, pull the shoulders into the mat. Inhale, stretch up to the ceiling. Exhale, pull down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And we want to be careful that we don't shrug the shoulders here. We're just opening up the back. and then pulling the shoulders down. One more. Inhale, stretch up, and release, and rest those hands. For hip rolls, let's bring our heels a little closer to our bum. Feet are hip distance apart. Knees are hip distance apart. Now breathe in neutral to start. Exhale, contract the core, imprint, lift the bum, roll up onto the upper back without coming up too high where the ribs pop up. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll down slowly, press your back through imprint and return to neutral. Inhale, hold. Exhale, contract the deep core, lift the tailbone, lift the pelvis, roll it up. Inhale, squeeze the bum, squeeze the back of the legs, inner thighs, and slowly roll it down. Pressing, 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 and return to neutral. Good. Let's take our ball out. We're going to hold our ball above our chest in our hands. And we're going to maintain neutral position of our pelvis with this next one. So the back of the ribs are rested into the floor, weight in your tailbone, and we're going to keep that little tiny space, and we're going to bring our legs to tabletop. Breathe in. Exhale, contract the deep core first, then pick the leg up to tabletop. Inhale, stay. Exhale, refocus on the core, and then pick the second leg up. And we're just going to hold here. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, deepen the contraction of the core using your breath. And again, the knees are right above the hips, and we're staying neutral if you can. So the weight is still in the tailbone. The low back is not pressed into the floor. And it might not feel like hardly any space. It doesn't have to be much space. The ribs are nice and flat. Exhale, let's reach the ball above your head. Inhale, bring the ball to the knees. Now, if this neutral position does not feel supportive enough for you, feel free to imprint instead. Inhale, the ball comes to the knees. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Inhale to the knees. Keep the shoulders away from the ears as the arms go up. Inhale to the knees. Two more. And last one. Breathe in. Exhale, lower one foot to the ground and the other foot to the ground. So neutral position is definitely more challenging to stabilize. This time we're going to add a toe tap with our legs up in the air, and you can either choose to be imprinted or stay in that neutral position. Hands above the chest again, breathe in, exhale, pick one leg up, stay for your breath in, exhale, pick the second leg up, inhale, stay. Now exhale, tap the foot to the floor, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap it to the floor, inhale, lift it up. Alternate legs, and if you want, you can add the arms overhead. So as you tap, you reach your arms overhead, inhale back to the center. You can also try extending the leg out straight if you feel supported for the pelvis and the low back. You can also do this just holding, no legs. You can hold your legs tabletop. Last two. Last one. And let's give those knees a little hug. All right, rest the feet down and roll onto your side. So on your side, you may want to put something under your head here as well, just to support the head and neck as you rotate. Our knees are bent and slightly in front. Pull the rib cage a little bit off the floor so your waist is lifted a little bit. Inhale, raise the arm and look to the ceiling. Exhale, twist at the waist, contract the core and the muscles that wrap around. Stay there for your inhale and exhale back to the start. Inhale, lift and look up. Exhale, squeeze the core all the way below the belly button. Breathe in and over the top. Inhale through the nose and look up. Exhale, twist. The lower body stays still. Breathe in and back to the start. We're going to do 3 more on this side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, twist. And make sure your head is comfortable. The neck is relaxed. Breathe in and over the top. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Breathe in to stay. And back to the start. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And open the chest and shoulder. Breathe in, stay. And exhale over the top. Let's switch sides. So you can roll it over or flip it over. And we'll do everything the same on this side. Stack the knees. The hips are on top of one another. The head is in line. Inhale, lift the arm, look up. Exhale, open. Breathe in through the nose, hold it there. Exhale, back to the start. Inhale, lift and look to the ceiling. Exhale, twist. Breathe in to stay. And big exhale, back to the start. So it's really easy to do this without using your core, so make sure the core supports your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hold. And exhale over the top. 3 more. Inhale, lift. And twist. Breathe in and stay. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Last one. Inhale, stretch up. And twist. Breathe in, stay. And over the top. Awesome. Let's set ourselves up in child's pose. So we're going to open up our knees, sit our hips back to our heels, move our ball off to the side, stretch out through the arms, and rest the head if you can. And just pay attention. How do the hips feel? How is your back feeling? How are your shoulders feeling? Notice if you have tension or if you feel relatively loose and relaxed. Now try to send your breath into the back and sides of the ribs. And exhale, little contraction of the deep core. Inhale, relax the core, relax the pelvic floor. Exhale, small contraction. Now bring both hands off slightly to the side. Our hips stay centered on our heels, and we're stretching out through the arms and shoulders. Breathe deep. And let's walk our hands over to the other side. Do the same thing there. Inhale through the nose, relax the core. Exhale, contract the core. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract. And back to the center. Now come on up onto the hands and knees. We're going to do cat stretch. But instead of stopping at our neutral position, we're going to continue past neutral to extend the spine. So starting out though, we're in neutral. We breathe in to prepare and let the belly relax. Exhale, contract the core around the back. Tuck the bum, push with the arms, release the head. Stay here, breathe in through the nose. Exhale, move the pelvis back to neutral, the middle back, the shoulders, and then we're gonna arch the back a little bit more, slide the shoulders down, look up. So now we're in extended spine. Breathe in, relax the belly. Exhale, tuck the bum, round the back, curl up, 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 push, push, push. Squeeze out all the air. Inhale, stay. Exhale, come back down through neutral, and then extend the spine and get a little stretch in the front of the body. Inhale, relax. Exhale, curl up. Sit back to the knees a little bit more than the hands. Inhale through the ribs, through the back of the ribs and the sides of the ribs. Exhale, come back down. Slide the shoulders away from the ears, look up, breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Inhale, stay. Exhale, come all the way down. We're going to do one more time. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, contract the core, round the back, curl up, 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 up. Inhale, stay. And exhale. Let's just stop at neutral. Good. And we're going to turn over. And we're going to do a spine stretch forward with our feet a little bit apart. So I'm going to open up my feet about a bit wider than my hips. Sit up as tall as you can. You may want to sit on something like a cushion or a block if you're feeling really tight in the front of the hips or discomfort in the back. We're going to bend forward to stretch our spine and our legs. So sit as tall as you can. Inhale through the nose and start the bend with your head and neck. Roll forward, engage the core, point the toes down, and reach the ball out a little bit. Stay, breathe in. Exhale, tighten the core. Start to roll up and start to lift the toes. Inhale, sit tall. This time, let's raise the ball up. Without popping the ribs or shrugging the shoulders. Exhale, bring the ball down. Drop the head. Point the toes. Roll forward. Inhale, relax. Exhale to come up, slowly stacking the spine, lift the toes towards the ceiling and reach the ball up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the ball down, drop the chin, bend forward. Inhale, stay. And exhale, slowly roll it up. Lift the toes. Good. Now, we're going to do half roll back, holding the ball in our hands. Knees come together. We're going to tip the pelvis, contract the core, and roll back halfway. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale. Initiate with the core contraction. Roll back. Inhale, come up. And this time we are going to stay back, hold. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Deepen the contraction. Inhale, stay. Exhale, squeeze the belly a little bit more. We're going to add the ball raising up. So inhale, stay. Exhale, raise the ball. Inhale, lower the ball. Exhale, raise the ball. Keep the shoulders down. Inhale, lower the ball. And our spine stays curved as the ball goes up. One more. And sit up. And we're going to do the full roll up now. So very important not to shrug your shoulders and throw your arms forward. Shoulders stay on your back. Inhale up tall. Exhale, roll down, pressing slowly. Now you can stay here with both legs on the ground, or we can do one leg lifted. So one leg lifted is when one leg is just a couple inches off the ground. Inhale, exhale. Everything else is the same. But with that one leg lifted, sometimes it's harder to move your body in a straight line. Then when you come forward, you drop that leg and you lift the other leg. So the other leg is hovering, breathe in, slowly come down, keep that leg in that same spot. Breathe in through the nose, exhale, stretch it forward, drop the leg. Switching legs again, we're gonna do one more each side, or again, both legs can stay on the floor. Breathe in on the floor. Big exhale to get up. Big stretch forward. One more time. And you might notice your core is a little bit more tired because of what we did before. So this feels a little bit more challenging today. Awesome. Big stretch forward. Good. Now we're going to flip over onto our front, laying down on our stomach. And our knees and feet are a bit wider than the hips. We're going to keep our feet planted in the ground. And we're going to do a little back bend here, using our hands to help us. So first we have to breathe in and relax. The next thing is exhale, contract the deep core and press the tops of the feet into the ground. Lift the head up, lift the shoulders up, and then do a little push with the hands for a little stretch in the front of the body. Breathe in, stay up. Exhale, the ribs come down, the chest comes down, the shoulders, then the head last. And then here we relax everything on your inhale. Exhale, tighten the core again and the legs again. Press the feet into the ground. Lift the head first, then shoulders, then chest if you can. Breathe in. Slowly roll down. And only come up as high as you're comfortable. You will feel this shortening of the muscles in the low back, but it should not be painful at all. Breathe in, relax. Exhale, tighten the core and legs. Lift the head, lift the chest. Slide the shoulders down the back, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly guide yourself back to the floor. One more time. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth and lift. And then press. Inhale, stay, and exhale down. Awesome. Now we're going to take our hands by our thighs. We're going to bring our legs a bit closer together. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press the feet down, engage the core, lift the head up, bend the shoulders and turn the hands out. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out and relax back to the floor. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lift. Open up. Look up slightly, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, relax. Exhale, strong core. Press the feet down. Lift the head up. Open up the chest. Stay and release. One more time. Inhale, relax. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. And down. Good. We're going to bend our knees now. Open up our knees. Put our hands somewhere comfortable. You can put them under your head. You can put them by your side, doesn't matter. But my knees are apart, my heels are together, and my ankles are flexed. So ankles flexed is opposite of ankle toes pointed. Okay, so my heels are going to press together. I'm going to press my pelvis down into the ground and squeeze my belly up towards my body. And then on the inhale, I'm going to relax it all. Exhale, squeeze the core. Press the heels firmly together. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze the heels. Keep the shoulders relaxed, the arms relaxed. Don't tense up the neck. Inhale, release. So we're using our core and our lower body. Exhale, squeeze. Press the pelvis down. And relax. Exhale, squeeze. And release. 2 more. Squeeze. Bend your knees a little bit more. Bring those heels a bit closer to your bum. And release. 1 more time. Squeeze. And release. Good. Now we're going to take our ball. Bring our legs together. They don't have to touch. The knees don't have to touch. But we're going to put the ball on the back of the legs. The feet are together though. If you can't get your knees quite together, that's okay. But they're not wide enough for the ball to fall through. And I'm going to do the same thing. But this time I'm going to really pull the ball towards my legs by pressing my calves against the ball and then pushing my bum down. This one's way harder than the one without the ball. So inhale, relax. Exhale, press the pelvis into the ground. Squeeze the ball if you can. And then relax. Exhale, press the pelvis down. Squeeze the core. And squeeze the back of the legs and inner thighs. And release. It's hard to do it all at the same time. Exhale, press down with the hips. Squeeze. And release. So we're feeling the bum, the hamstrings. And squeeze. And of course the core is working, inner thighs working, release. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, relax. Last one. And release. We're going to take that ball out, straighten the legs. Now the arms are coming above our head. And our legs are parallel to each other. We're going to breathe in, prepare. Exhale, contract the core, lift the opposite arm and leg up. Inhale, release it back to the mat. Exhale, contract the core first, then lift, second. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract, then lift. Because you can't expect the core to have a good contraction if you've already started to lift without that focus. Inhale down, exhale lift. Now if you want to speed it up a little bit and add a bit more intensity, you can lift both arms and legs, flutter the arms and legs, small movements, shoulders away from the ears, quick little flutters, while maintaining stability of the pelvis and spine. And release. Let's sit back in child's pose. That was a lot of work for our back. Rest your head, take a couple deep breaths. You'll definitely feel some fatigue. Good. Now we're going to do rotation from our hands and knees. So on the hands and knees here, distribute your weight evenly between the upper body and lower body. We're going to breathe in and raise one arm out to the side and sit your hips back to your knees a little bit. Exhale, back to the ground. We're inhaling to lift because we're trying to get more mobility. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Look to the side. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. And down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. And lower, last one. Lift and release. Good. We're going to sit on our bum. We're going to do a little bit more with our upper back. We're going to take our band. We're going to loop it on our toes. So I have it on my feet like this. And this can be done with your knees slightly bent. But if they're bent very much, the legs are kind of get in the way because we're going to do a rowing motion, okay? But if you have difficulty sitting with your legs straight, again, you can sit yourself up on a cushion or you can bend those knees a little bit. But most importantly, we want our spine to be tall. And I have both my hands looped in here. Now we're going to exhale, pull the shoulders back without popping the ribs forward. So you got to still squeeze the belly. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Pull. Elbows stay fairly close to your sides. And reach. I'm going to face you guys so you can see a bit better. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Targeting those muscles in the middle and upper back. The lower back's working just from our posture. But imagine I have my finger between your shoulder blades. I'm going to try and squeeze my finger. 2 more. And last one. Good. We're going to take that band off. And now we're going to do the saw. Okay? Because you want your starting position to be tall. And when I turn to the side, my arms are in an L shape. So I just want you to practice that for a second. When you turn to the side, your arms go in an L shape. Or still like a V, I guess. It's still a V. But my spine doesn't bend. I stay straight up and down as I rotate to the side. And that's quite challenging for those postural muscles. Now, the next part is the hand. So once we're to that side, my back hand rolls under. So my thumb points down, and I bend at the navel, and I reach my arms in opposite direction. That front arm stays up parallel to the ground. It doesn't drop down to the floor because then I don't get that same stretch across my back and shoulders. Then we come up to the side and I flip my thumb up again. And I'm really tall. And then center. Let's go the other side. Inhale to the side, nice and tall. Flip your thumb back, reach it behind. Reach your other arm forward. Inhale, come up. Flip your thumb up. Exhale, center. Inhale to the side, still really tall. Flip the thumb down, bend at the navel, look at the knee. Inhale, come up, tall, and center. Good. Side, and reach. Now your butt has to stay anchored to the ground. Inhale up tall, and center. So when we lean to the side, often that opposite hip comes off the ground. We want to anchor that so we get that stretch all the way down the side of our back. 1 more each side. Inhale. Down the side of the back, all the way up through the shoulder. Inhale, tall. Center, last one. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. And center. And rest those arms down. So definitely start to feel fatigue through the shoulders and the back with that one. Now we're going to take our ball, give our upper body a rest, and put it underneath our pelvis. We're going to lay back on it and rest our head and shoulders to the floor. So remember to make it less stable. The ball goes a bit higher up your back, so it's more difficult. More stable is lower towards your pelvis. So that may depend on the exercise for you as well. Some exercises you might be fine with the ball in one place and then you may have to reposition. But listen to your body cues. If you're feeling it in your core and it's nice and supported, keep pushing through it. If you're feeling it in your arms and shoulders or your back, don't push through that. You want to get it so that you're able to use your core and challenge it, not the back and arms and shoulders in these. So exhale, pick one leg tabletop. Remember, contract the core first, then pick the leg up. Inhale, stay. Exhale, extend one leg out. Inhale, bring it up. Extend the other leg out. So this is kind of a test Okay, let's see if the ball's in a good spot for me today. Are my hands able to stay nice and light? Are my shoulders staying relaxed? You shouldn't feel any pressure in your neck. So reposition as needed. And we really need to support the back of the ribs here because there's nothing supporting it on the floor or the ball. There's nothing underneath the ribs. So we have to really be stable and contract the muscles that wrap around the body. Think about keeping those ribs connected. Last one. Now both legs go straight up. Feel that little stretch in the legs. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower the legs away from you a little bit. Inhale, pull them towards you a bit without lifting your hips off the ball though. Exhale, lower them away. Inhale, pull the legs towards you. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Exhale. Inhale. Now we're going to straddle. We're going to open up the feet. Exhale, lower the legs, bring the feet back together. Inhale, they come up the middle. Exhale, open the legs to straddle and go down and together. Inhale, come up the middle. Exhale, open and lower. The lower you go, the harder it gets. Try and keep those knees as straight as you can. And let's reverse the direction. So now from here, we go down together with the legs. When we get the legs low, we're gonna straddle and pull up. Exhale, lower the legs, because when we lower the legs, it gets harder. That's when we need the more core contraction. Inhale, pull up. So not only are we working the thighs here and the mobility of the hips, we're obviously working the core. But pay attention to those arms that you're not starting to press into the hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straddle, and come up. Good. Give your knees a little hug. Take a break. And next we're going to do scissors. So as much as possible, try and keep the legs straight. Lower one leg as you pull the other leg towards you. Inhale, the feet come together. Exhale, they go farther apart. Inhale, the feet come together. Exhale, away. Open through the shoulders, flat through the ribs. If it feels too easy, put the ball a little bit higher up your back. If it feels too hard, put the ball closer to your bum. Inhale, exhale. One more time, and then we're going to add the windmill. So from here, we go to a straddle. We switch places with the legs, and we do two scissors again. 2, 1. Take a quick inhale. Exhale, circle all the way around. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Quick inhale. Exhale, open and around. Again. One more time. Obviously, take a break anytime you need it. And hug those legs in. Good. Now let's try the roll over. So with or without the ball, your choice. Ankles crossed over at first, just to get warmed up. And we're gonna push our hands into the floor, push our shoulders into the floor, and exhale to drop the legs towards the chest. So inhale, prepare, exhale. Go slow. Inhale, send the feet out a little bit. Exhale, drop and press. Inhale. Now put the other ankle on top. Inhale, go out a little bit. Exhale. So your goal is to get those thighs as close to your chest as you can. And that will give you leverage to get over. Now it requires mobility, not just strength. So now you can carry on with that one if that's challenging for you, or you can uncross the legs and straighten the knees and do it that way. Or you can do the full exercise where you exhale over till your legs are parallel to the ground. Inhale to stay there. Exhale to roll back down slowly. Inhale, send the feet out. Exhale, slowly over. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll it down. 2 more. Breathe in, roll it down. Last one. And roll it down and rest those feet to the floor. And let's take our ball away. Straighten out the legs and take a breather. You can reach the arms up. Take some nice deep breaths. Good. Time for our bands. So we're going to put the bands up over the knees to start. And we're going to lay down on our back. And we're going to start with the ones open and close. Knees open and close. So you have 2 options for the feet here. They can be together or apart. So if your knees are apart, if your feet are apart, your knees are going to travel through a bit bigger of a range of motion. It's going to be more internal rotation. But if you have a really heavy band, like the red one, it might be too much and the legs might be kicking in. So if you notice your quads and your hip flexors really kicking in, then try with your feet together, because we want the legs to be relaxed and use the glutes to pull it apart. Our pelvis stays neutral, so we're not flat through the back, and our feet do not need to stay planted. Our feet can roll out with this one because we really want to relax the whole leg. Now let's keep the knees apart and do some small pulses. See if you can soften your legs as much as you can and pulse little ones. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now bring your heels in closer to your bum and wide with the feet and wide with the knees, again, depending on the tension band you have. Exhale in neutral and pick the hips up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, contract the core and lift. Inhale, come down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, push it up. And we want to squeeze the bum and the back of the legs, but also the core, and make sure the ribs don't lift too high off the floor, because then you're extending your spine too much. It should be just neutral at the top. Now stay up, plant your big toes. Put lots of weight in the big toe mounds of the feet. Now open the knees a tiny bit wider by pulling from the hips, not the feet. Now squeeze the belly, flatten the ribs, and little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. And up. And down. And up. Down. And up. 2 more. Last one. Stay up. Small ones. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And down. Knees come together. Slide your feet away from your bum. Open and close. Open and close. Open, close. And little ones, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you want? Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna sit ourselves up. Right, Hope? Right, Hopey? Kisses for mom. Okay, we're gonna stretch. You got your bum in the camera. Let's stretch our glutes. We can put both feet to one side, or if you prefer this one leg over top. Whichever one you prefer. Hi. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Are you saying mom? Are you saying mom? Are you saying mommy? Switch sides. I didn't mean you switch sides. Sit. Good girl. Down. Stretching on the other side. Breathe deep. Go down. What? What do you want? They can't see me. Come over here. So there you go, you guys. We're done for another day. Thank you so much for joining me today.